Everyone, welcome to Coder Code. Today in this video I'm going to show you how to implement this beautiful side nav bar in React using Tailwind CSS. So this is what we are going to build in this video from scratch. So let's see the functionalities. So when it's open, you can see on the top we have the application logo and the toggle button, and these are the beautiful this menu items, and this is the user information. For currently I have used the hard-coded data here. So when you are closing it, the user information and the application logo will be hidden, and also the menu item, this labels also hidden. So when you hover on this icons, you can see the floatable labels are coming from the right hand side with a beautiful effect. So in this video we are going to build each and everything from scratch. So without wasting any time, let's open the code editor. I have created a basic React project here, and I have installed the Tailwind CSS for the styling part of the sidebar, and I have created a sidebar component, and this component I have import in the app.jsx page. So first we are going to add some basic style to this site nav. So let's add some class, and height should be vertical, 100 vertical height, which is H screen, and the default width for now it should be 60. Now let's see how it looks. Okay, so let's add some background color, BG blue 700. Okay, so this site nav, it's having three part. One is the header part. So header part, this much part, here we are going to add the application logo and one toggle button. Below of it will be having the menu items, and at the end of this nav, in the footer area, will be having the user information, means the authenticated user information. So we'll do one by one. First we'll start with the header part. So in the header part, let's add a div. We'll put some comment here. Okay, so for the logo I have this logo of this application. Let's add this. So for now I'll remove the background color and add the border, and we'll see how it looks. Padding 2, and here B, exit B3, and padding y-axis 2, and we'll give a minimum height 20 is enough. So let's add the application logo. We'll put some alt name logo and add a class width 10. It looks perfect, and let's add rounded medium. So the border radius I have added for this. So for the logo I'm using this library React icon. So if you want to use this, right, first of all you have to install it using this command npm install react icons, and then you can start using it. So I'll take a menu toggle button. This one looks good. I'll go with this one. and you can add the size. Size should be 30. Let's see how it looks. Okay, it's coming down. So just to make it align here, we have to use flex, justify between, and item center. It looks proper. And for the icon, let's increase the size little more. 34 would be fine. Still it shows, let's use the 40. 40 is huge. 34 would be fine. Class name, cursor should be pointer. Okay, so this part it's done. So the next, right, we are going to add menu item here. So for the menu item will be, let's create a array of object, const menu items. This item we are going to have total 4 or icon, and the label home. So it should be home, then products, dashboard, settings, setting, and calendar, and reports. That can be log. So let's create the menu item bar. So let's give the name body. So we'll create an unordered list here, and here item and index. Like issue, let's index and add the item label. Item label should be, let's add a div. For now P would be fine. Item dot level. Let's see how it looks. Let's add some style. Class name px3, py should be 2. Okay, and when we hover the B background color blue 200, and let's add the rounded MD and some transition. Duration will add duration 3. It looks okay, and cursor should be pointer. Okay, so now we are going to add the icons. So for home we'll pick this one, and here directly will be adding the size. 20 would be fine for now. Then we have home products, product which have, let's take this one, So for now just copy and paste, later I'll replace those icons. And let's use this. Let's see how it looks. Okay, so it should be flex and gap 2. Item should be center. And okay, so the px padding is not working properly. It looks fine. Okay, so let's add the footer option now. For the footer, I'm going to use the user avatar. User icon, take this one. Size should be 30, and then some dummy name I'll put. That's Sahib Sutradhar. And span sahib@gmail.com. So it's coming here, but I want it be placed on the bottom. So for that, so in the parent we have to make it flex and flex column, and the body item should be flex 1. Now you see it's proper. So let's design the footer part. Class name should be flex, item center, and gap should be 2. It looks proper now. And let's add the px3 and py2. Padding will give the similar design. Okay, we can increase the size of the logo 30. Okay, and just make it little smaller. Then text extra small, and this should be leading 5. Let's put some margin here. The li tag py, that's fine. my1 or my2. Now it looks proper. So the navigation design is completed. So now we have to make it dynamic. So the functionality is when we click it, so the button is currently pointing on the left hand side. So when the nav bar is closed, we are going to hide the application logo, and the icon should point on the right hand side. And for the menu items, we are going to hide these labels. Only the icon should be visible. And for footer also it will be same. This user information will be hidden, only this icon will be visible. And for the menu items, whenever will be hover over these icons, so here on the right hand side, the floatable labels will get displayed. So let's implement that. So here I have created React state, so the default value is true. So let's use this. So all we have to do, we have to change this width based on the state value of this open a variable. So let's do this. So currently 60. So whenever this open value is true, then width would be 60, and when it's false, then the width should be 16. 64 is fine. One part I have done. And this image we want to hide when this is closed, this neighbor is closed, then we want to hide this application logo. So for that we have to do the same thing. So whenever it's open, then the height should be width should be 10, else width should be 0, and we can remove this one. And the toggle, right, the value will get changed here on click. Set open should be not open. So what does it means that so whenever we'll click this toggle button, so if the value of the open the state is true, so it will set false, and if the value is false, it will set the true. So now let's see how it looks. It looks fine, but it's not looking proper. We have to add some transition effect. So here we can add a duration 500. So now you see it's smooth. So everything looks fine, but when it's getting close, the size of this icon is getting smaller. So we can fix it. We have to just put this component inside a div. Now you see the issue is fixed. Okay, so for the menu items also, when it's closed, we want to hide this with some beautiful effect. So let's do that. So whenever it's open, class name should be this. When it's open, that time only we want to keep this, otherwise it will be hidden. When it's not open, then the width should be 0, and we can add a translate to 24 would be fine. And let's add the duration outside of it, should be 500, and overflow would be hidden. It looks nice. Let's add something. When it's open, it's working fine, but when it's closed, duration, that's fine only. Okay, so now fix this one. So I want to keep this icon here, but I want to hide this information, so we have to use the same thing here. So when it's open, we have to hide it. So we'll keep the same effect with 0, this, then duration 500, and overflow hidden. Let's see how it looks. Oh, something is wrong here. When it's open, then when it's not open, then the width should be 0, transition translate x24, duration I can keep it outside. Okay, here also I have to fix it. It should be inside the div container. So it looks like 80% we have completed. So now the final part is, whenever we are hovering, we should see the labels here. So let's build that. See, every time I have to collapse like so. For now we can change the value to false, and let's remove this border. Let's add the P, and for now let's remove everything from the class. So let's make it relative, because those labels will be absolute. Left 32 would be fine. Let's add shadow and P2 and make it rounded. Okay, so whenever we'll be hovering on it, that time only it should be visible. So for the full screen it should be hidden. When it's open, then it should be hidden. And let's make it group. This group group hover, then width should be fit, and initially the width should be 0, padding also 0. Let's remove this padding. Group over P should be 2. Overflow hidden. And group over, then 16. Let's add a duration 500. 500 is too slow. Let's 3. Okay, so we are done with this effect. Let's make it true. Now in the initial load we'll have like this, and when it's close, okay, one thing is pending. We have to just rotate it 180 degree when it's close. Let's copy this one, cursor pointer, and when it's close, then rotate 180 degree, and let's add a transition delay. Sorry, this. Okay, so one thing is pending. I forgot to add the background color blue 600, and text color should be white. It looks fine, right? So okay, and there is hover. Where is the hover? 800. It looks perfect. So whenever you're just going to implement the same kind of stuff in your project, that time you can change the icons. So for now I'm not going to change it. It's simply copy paste work, and I forgot to change the color of it. Text black. And one more thing I'm going to do, change the background color here a little bit, peachy gray 100. And now it looks perfect. So finally we have completed our navigation bar. So if you need the code, I have added the GitHub link in the description below. And if you are new to this channel, please do subscribe. If you like this video, please hit the like button. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video.